Hello, my name is Ryan Zakos with Zakos Realty and Design Group here out of Sarasota, Florida. Today I'm going to talk to you about a topic that is near and dear to my heart. It is something that we hear and see often in the industry, and that is, what are the biggest mistakes that home buyers make? I'm going to fly through these topics today. If you have any questions or want any more clarification, please comment below or reach out directly, and I'd love to dive in more with you on them. So I'm going to start with the very beginning of the process down to the end of the process and try to organize them based on where you are at in the home buying process. So first, not shopping lenders. That is a big mistake. Obviously, not every lender is created equally, just like every real estate agent isn't created equally. So the next thing on the list is, of course, not interviewing your real estate agent. They say over 70% of real estate agents that are hired are just because they are the first person to meet that client. I don't think that is right, because every lender, every real estate, every professional are not created equally. The next thing is getting the wrong type of mortgage, whether it's a 15-year fixed, a 30-year fixed, a USDA, an FHA. There are different mortgage types and programs, and interest rates vary, your requirements vary, so it is very important to know your options and hear them all out. Next is not leading with your brain, but your heart. So this is something that is a constant struggle. It's kind of taking the emotion out of it and being objective in your home search. Next is focusing too much on the home and not on the neighborhood. It is important to look at the neighborhood, the location, the dynamic of that, rather than the specific home. Homes can improve, neighborhoods can't typically. Next is waiting for the perfect home. This is often, we hear the expectations of buyers are grand, which is perfectly fine, and hopefully we can meet those expectations, but you need to have an understanding of the market and what the market is bearing. So that perfect home may never come, and you might have to jump at an opportunity and be objective in that approach. Next is sacrificing in the wrong areas. So this is kind of going back to the previous point, but whether it's the house over the location is an example. Location is what they say in real estate. So make sure that you're not sacrificing in the wrong areas in your home search. Next is not allocating enough time for inspections. People often say a 10-day inspect period or a 7-day inspect period is sufficient, but what they don't realize is all the inspections that you need to do with the home need to happen within that time frame. So what happens sometimes is they wait 6 days to do the home inspection, or that home inspector is not available for a week. And once that home inspection is performed, you might need a mold inspection, a WDO, which is a wood destroying organism inspection, pool inspection. There's many different types of inspections that you might need after the fact, and all those inspections need to be done by the end of that inspection period for you to be able to negotiate on that home or repairs or anything else regarding that contract. Next is not understanding all the contract contingencies and their implications. There are many contingencies throughout the contract. You need to understand them all. Obviously, a huge implication of not understanding that is you losing out on your earnest money deposit or your escrow money. The next thing is not understanding the financial obligation that comes with closing and home ownership. There are a lot of costs associated to closing as well as home ownership, so it is important for you to have a clear understanding, so that way you're not shocked when you get to the closing table. And then lastly, not understanding the market and the impact it bears on negotiation. So this is important when negotiating up front, whether it's a seller's market or buyer's market. All that's going to dictate how much you should negotiate, how you should negotiate. And remember, negotiating doesn't always mean the price. You can negotiate different elements of the contract. If you have any questions, if there's anything that you want further explanation on, please do not hesitate to reach out. I'd love to be a resource for you. Thanks.